Hello everyone, let's look at the new features and changes that Microsoft is rolling out as part of Windows 11 build 26.2.20.8680 in the beta channel. These changes are available for version 25H2, but it is unclear when they will roll out to everyone. Okay, first, Microsoft is making widgets less distracting on Windows 11 by introducing quieter default settings. The changes disable open on hover, turn off taskbar badges, shows only the weather widget on the lock screen by default, and limit the number of widget alerts that can appear on the taskbar each day. The company is also changing widgets notifications, so taskbar badges now use the system accent color instead of red, making alerts feel less urgent. In addition, widgets can now display notification counts inside of the notification pane, and these badges automatically clear after opening the dashboard. Users can also turn them off entirely. Windows 11 will further tailor the widgets experience based on the usage pattern. Users who rarely interact with widgets may see fewer notifications, while frequent users will generally keep their current preferences. Microsoft has also redesigned the widgets settings page as a full screen experience. The update also includes performance improvements as well. Widgets can now optimize memory usage based on the device hardware and user behavior, reducing the memory footprint, freeing resources faster when idle, and limiting background preloading on systems with less RAM. This should help lower the feature's overall impact on system performance. Now, in the beta channel, the company is also introducing the Screen Tint feature, designed to make the display more comfortable to look at during long periods of use. The feature applies a color overlay across the entire screen, reducing visual intensity and helping users who experience eye strain or light sensitivity from bright, saturated displays. So basically, when you turn it on, you can then choose the tint that you want to use for the screen, and then an overlay will be placed on the desktop. These are the presets, but you can also create a custom color. And you also have the slider to choose the strength. Unlike the nightlight feature, which reduces the blue light and warm screen colors to help minimize sleep disruption, Screen Tint focuses on lowering the overall visual intensity during daytime use. Since the two features addresses different needs, they can be used together. The one limitation, however, is that the Screen Tint and color filters cannot work at the same time. Enabling one will disable the other. The Magnifier experience has been updated with new controls to make it easier to zoom to the exact level you need. Starting with build 26.2.20.8680, users can now enter a specific zoom percentage directly into the magnifier, as you can see right here. The company has also added a new drop-down that allows you to change zoom to different predefined increments from 5% to 400%. In this release, the development team is also rolling out several File Explorer improvements focused on compatibility, performance, and reliability. The address bar now properly supports path that includes double backlashes and quotation marks, making it easier to work with a wider range of path formats. The company has also improved performance when mounting a large ISO file by preventing File Explorer from becoming unresponsive during start screen scans. In addition, the address bar suggestion menu is now more reliable and consistently closes after selecting an entry. This update also fixes an issue that could cause OneDrive files to appear twice and the favorite sections in the homepage. And finally, for the rename experience, the company addressed a bug that repeatedly deselected text while renaming files and folders. The update also fixes a problem where name changes involving only letter casings weren't immediately reflected in File Explorer, whether the items were stored locally or in the cloud. And that's it. Those are the biggest changes that we're going to see in this particular release of Windows 11. Let me know in the comments what you think about these changes. Like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, and I just hope this video was informative for you, and I would like to thank you for viewing.